Mitram and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps, your education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. Mitranam, today we are looking at continuing our Telangana series. And that is the part 11 of Telangana series. Previously, we looked at 12 broader geographic regions, so physiographic regions of Telangana, Telugu-speaking province of Dakshinapatha in Bharat, Deccan region. Geography, physical geography or physiography is how the habitat, the region looks like. That is the mountains, the hills, valleys, the plains, the peneplains, the gorges, the ghats, water bodies, lakes. That gives the actual, the nature of the habitat that influence the human civilization. And today we are continuing Godavari Valley East. That is a broader outlook of all round about 22, but actually there are more there. There are certain suffixes I added. Telangana geographic regions in part 1 I articulated. You can go and look at it. And this is our Telangana series. So we have completed all of them, and today is part 11, that is the Godavari Valley region, the eastern part or Turpu part or Purbi Godavari Valley region in the Telangana province of Telugu speaking states. And if you are new to my presentations, Mitrona, I have, this is South Asia Maps J. Reddy. I have more than 500 videos already posted as of 2024 March. I have partitioned them into round about 35 or so playlists. You can choose approximate playlist of your interest, human ecology and various provinces, the politics, the railway lines, Vijayanagara emperors, and so on. You can look at that. So this is the Godavari Valley East. So the Godavari Valley enters into Telangana state where the Manjra river meets, that is at a place or a town or a village called Kandukurti. This is the Nanded, maybe 30-40 kilometers east, here where Manjira river joins Godavari river, Godavari Mata, Godavari Tali, and Kandukurti to Kaleshwaram, where the Pranahita river joins. That itself is a union of Vardha river and Vainganga. So Kaleshwaram to Kandukurti we dealt earlier, that is the Godavari Valley West. From Kaleshwaram to Kunavaram, where the Shabari river joins, is the Godavari Valley East. Sometimes previously, due to 2016 border changes, adjustments, Kunavaram is actually now in Andhra Pradesh, but historically it was in the Godavari region. For varying times, it was in the Purbi Godavari, East Godavari, given to Khammam area and so on. So there is some variation. We are not that picky about that, but we can say broadly Kunavaram to Kaleshwaram. This is the Godavari river. That is the Godavari Valley East. This is the Manneru River, the Mantani and all those places here. Mahadevapuram. This is the Kaleshwaram here. This is the Bhopalpatnam here because this is the Indravati River. And this is actually the Bijapur region of Chhattisgarh here. This is the Dandakaranya province. This is the Chitiwagu here. And this is the Thala Talapav river here. This is the Laknavaram river. This is the Kinerasani river, Shabari river. This is the Sailere river. This is the Rajamahendravaram, Rajmandri town of East Godavari or Twin Godavari districts. The most of the districts I mentioned will be the old historical districts of 1980s or so. Now there are many districts that audience has to keep in mind. Here the brief, excuse me, and the Godavari Valley East. Godavari River is around about, we can say 1500 kilometers, actually 1465 or so. The basin area is 312 square kilometers. How does it compares? So if India is 3.2 million square kilometers, 10% of that will be 300,000 square kilometers, means 10% of entire Bharat, that is the partitioned Bharat, post-Radcliffe awarded Bharat, is the basin area, catchment area of Godavari River. That means you can say around about 21 quarter of length of Nile River. So middle Godavari River west we looked before, that is where the Manjira River joins here. This is the Kandukurti village. To Pranahita River joins Godavari, that is a Kandukurti to Kaleshwaram. And after Kaleshwaram, that is the Godavari Valley East, you can say Kaleshwaram and Sironcha, other side. The Sironcha is actually in the Chandrapur region, that is the Nagvidarbha region of Maharashtra. Sironcha to Kunavaram, where Sebari River joins. So Kunavaram to Kaleshwaram. This is the one we are talking about today. Kaleshwaram to Kunavaram. What are the points here on the Godavari in this region? Is Kaleshwaram, we can say few kilometers away is the Sironcha town, the Yeturu Nagaram, Vajedu. Most of these places I will show you in the other map so that those aspects will be very clear to you. Vajedu and Venkatapuram and Albakka Kota and Cherala, Bhadrachalam, the temple pilgrimage shrine that hosts Sri Rama Chandra temple, and Gogubakka and Damarcherla and Kunavaram finally. The road east of Godavari, this is the Godavari River east, eastern side of Godavari along the Godavari Valley and Albakka Mountains. This is the Albakka Mountains. These are the road points: Sironcha and Asaralli, Tarlaguda and Tekulagudam, Lakshmipuram and Koyavirapuram and Vazedu and Venkatapuram, Vadagudam, Cherla, Parnashala, finally the pilgrimage center Bhadrachalam. So old historical taluks of this area, and we can see these are the Mahadevapuram, Yeturu Nagaram, Nuguru, Bhadrachalam, Burgampad or Burgampahad, and Manuguru. This entire area that is along the Godavari River is very famous for coal fields, collieries. That is the old districts of Yedulabadu, that is the Adilabadu, north of Godavari River, and Karimnagar district, Orogalu district, Warangal, Kamametta district. These are the Godavari Valley coal fields. So this is the Pochampadu project, Sri Ram Sagar project, Manjra. This is somewhere will be Kandukurti, and Kaleshwaram is here. We dealt that in the previous series. What we are talking is today is the Kaleshwaram. Sironcha will be here up to Kunavaram, where the Shabari River joins. This is the Shabari River, Kunavaram. So this is the Kinersani Valley and Murredu Valley Basin. This is the Talapava River. This is the Albaka Mountains here. And this is the Pranahita River. This is the Indravati River. Bopalapatnam will be somewhere here. Laknavaram River here. And this is the mountain range called Mallavaram mountain ranges here. We can see the different perspective here. What we are looking is again, you see the Godavari river here. This is the Kaleshwaram, this is the Kandukurti. You can see the Kadem river, you can see the Satmala Nirmal mountain ranges. There that so Godavari Valley, Jagatyal Mountains, Ramagunda, where the railway line crosses. We are concerned this is the Maneru River. Here the Kaleshwaram we are concerned. That means that is the Pranahita River, and this is the Sironja Mountains. Tevalvari Mountains here. So this is the Indravati ranges. This is the Bailadilla Mountains of Dandakaranya region of Chhattisgarh province, Indravati river here. This is the Pranahita. So from where it starts, you can see the Sebari river, Kunavaram will be here. This is the Saileru Giants Sebari here. So, and I think at a place called Chitnuru, and this is the Kunavaram. So Bhadrachalam, this is the Kinersani river, Murredu river, that means Bhadrachalam will be here. This is the valley we are talking about here. This is the Albaka mountains. This is the Talapavu river joins Godavari. This is the Chintavagu joins the Indravati river. This is the Mallavaram mountains. This is the Pakala mountain ranges. These are the many Khammam area hilly ranges that Yellandupadu and Kanigiri so on. I will talk sometimes later. So this is the Papikondalu, this is the Rampakondalu, this is the Godavari delta. Excuse me, this is the Sebari river again. This is the Kaleshwaram Indravat river, Albaka mountains, Mallavaram mountain ranges. You can see middle Godavari valley basin or valley. This is the eastern part. This is the western part of middle Godavari. Papikondalu, Rampakondalu, Saileru, Shabari river, Kovuru plains. This is the Cholamandalam or Coromandel or Sarkar regions of Simandra province of Dakshina. What are the important towns? These are the broader towns. This is the world map around about 1980s or so. Even 1990s there was a mandalams, but I have given the taluks, so that's particularly audience should be aware of these things. This is the map. This is the Godavari Valley. You can see the Adilabad district means north of Godavari Valley. Induru, Nizamabad, Karimnagar is the south. So this is the Pranahita river. This is the Indravati river. So Kaleshwaram will be here. You can say Mahadevapuram and Nuguru and Yeturu Nagaram, and you can see Bhadrachalam, Burgampad or Burgampahad, Manuguru. These are the areas where this valley is present. It goes next to Polavaram, Ramachandrapuram, the mountain area, then the Godavari Delta, Kovuru Plains, and so on, that we are not that much concerned. Now, these are essentially the Muluk district and Bhopalpalli districts, and so on, and historical Kamameta districts. It is now bifurcated into many regions. You can see the fascinating other perspective of this. So here you can see this is the Eastern Ghats, the Turpu Kalamaru. Again we start our point, and you can see this is the Sripada Sagar Reservoir. That means this is the Maneru Basin. That means Mantani Mahadevapuram will be here. You can see the fascinating river, Pranahita river, which itself is a union of Vardha river and Wainganga. Here it's called, eastern part of Edulabad district is called Pranahita. Kaleshwaram will be here. See, this is the Indravati river. Excuse me. Eastern part is this is the Albaka mountain ranges. This is the Mallavaram mountain ranges. From Kaleshwaram here you can see the valley. The valley continues. Kinnerasani joins. Excuse me. Where the towns of Burgampad or Burgampahad, Bhadrachalam Pilgrimage Center present, goes to the Papikondalu. Here Rampa Hills goes into the Delta region. Again, you can see the different perspective. Again, this is the Manneru River. Karimnagar will be here because this is the lower Manneru Reservoir. This is the middle Manneru Reservoir. Pochampadu project, Sripada Sagar project. This should be Ramagundam. This is the Pedapalli junction. Pedapalli, Ramagundam. So this is the Kaleshwaram will be here. This is the Kaleshwaram Godavari. Maner Mantani Mahadevapuram will be here because the Muner river. Kaleshwaram here. Indravati river continues. Albaka river, Albaka mountains. These are the Malavaram mountains. So Talapavu river joins here. Chintavagu joins here the Indravati. This is the Albaka. Excuse me. Then you can see the Saileru is a tributary of Shabari river here. This is the Kunavaram. This is the Chinturu where Saileru joins. So the journey continues. We are not that much interested. Papikondalu, Rampakondalu. You can see here the Rajmahendravaram. This should be the Kakinada. This is the Delta region. This is the Krishna should be the Vijayawada. Then other town in the West Godavari, that is should be the Eluru, because this should be Nidadavolu junction, and this is the junction. This is the Tadepalligudam, Nidadavolu junction. I think this is the Thuni, and this should be Narsapur, and this is the Palkollu region. This should be Bhimavaram, and this is the junction. Samalkota, one train going to Kakinada. So that is, and what are the, historically this region has a roadways during the British time that was built. I will walk you through the roadways. So the Kaleshwaram here, and this is the Bhopalpatnam on the Indravati river. See, Bhopalpatnam there. This what I listed, the Bhopalpatnam. Here Bhopalpatnam, Tarlagudam, Erutru Nagaram, Vazedu. Venkatapuram here, because it's the Albaka mountains, this is the Albaka Kota. This is the Kotakondapuram, Cherla town. These are not well populated, but it goes on the eastern side of the valley, that is the right bank of the valley. So Bhadrachalam is the major pilgrimage center. You can see the temple of Sri Ramchandra there. Yeah. And Gogubaka, that time continues, Kukkanuru. Then Chinturu, where the river Shabari and Saileru joins. This is the Shabari, Machkan project here. Sorry, Saileru, this is the Shabari river. It goes to Kunavaram. This the Pamuleru is there, it's not that clear in this. It joins at the place called Kunavaram. You can see the Kunavaram. So we are concerned from Kunavaram to Kunavaram and Bhadrachalam to eventually to Kaleshwaram. That part we are looking at. Kaleshwaram. Sironcha will be on the eastern side. Srikonda mountains here. Yeah, Kaleshwaram and Sironcha. Sironcha is on the Chandrapur district of Nag Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. So that is in essence about the fascinating Godavari Valley East, and hope this will give you good information to know about our Dhatri Bhumata, the fascinating valley of Godavari Thali, Godavari Mata, Godavari Valley, Godavari Maidan East in Telangana. If you like the series, you can consider subscribing the channel as well as bringing the information to your friends and family members. Thank you very much. This is Dr. J. Reddy at South Asia Maps Education Channel, Intellectual Kshatriya's channel.